And the next thing is move on to the bullet buttons, which are gold. They're not, they're shells, obviously, but they're not real. They are milled aluminum as well. They do come in gold and silver. I have the gold because I have the C-3PO controller, so it's not really the same color gold, but it looks nicer than the silver would probably. And these are two pieces. You can see there's a silver base kind of cylinder thing in there. All four have it. None of these do. And put this down. You can see it's there. Every one of them says Modsticks on it. It's engraved on there. It's kind of, I don't know, but it's there, so whatever. But these do have two O-rings on them that hold them in place. So there's that. They're nice because they're flatter than the regular ones. You can feel them much better because of the edges on them. I like them better than the standard ones, and the home button is much easier to touch. It's not as kind of like sticky. It's just simple, much better. And I guess that the start and back buttons are taller to make them easier to hit. You can see though, is there circles, not ovals, so there's space in there. And they're not exactly flush, so they do rattle in there, but they're really nice. I mean, they are $30, so I would say out of all three attachments I would get those last. But they're nice. I mean, you can get people who mold those, the used shells on eBay and stuff for $15, so you might as well spend 15 more to have something that's much better designed and much more solid, that fits properly in here without someone gluing things on or doing whatever that they do to get them to stay. So I mean, they're a bit novelty, but I like them. So, and then the last thing that we have are the triggers. These are titanium colored. They didn't have black, and I didn't want to go with just silver or any, like purple or green or any of those colors. So I went with the titanium. It's just a metal color. The big thing with these, the few big things with these, is they do stick out 4 millimeters at the bottom, and it's kind of hard to get used to them not sitting flush. It's a little odd. But the reason for that, I guess, is they have this arch that stays pretty straight, so your finger isn't supposed to fall off as easy as with the regular ones that go flush. And you can see that they have it's just a solid straight face on this, so there's no curvature to it, so there's much more to grip onto. Even if you just get the side a little bit, you still hit that pretty good. Which I do like. I do like them a lot. They're kind of hard to get used to at first with the whole difference in them, but they're really nice. They're one of the main reasons people like them is they do have these two holes in them that you can put different springs in and adjust the height, and you can see that screws in and out. You can adjust the height of that screw, and it'll raise and lower the tension there. Plus, it does come with 3 different springs rather. I have the black ones in, which are the softest. They have gold, which is the heaviest, and silver, which is medium, which is a little bit heavier than the standard spring, but you can also use the standard spring that is in the regular triggers. So there's a lot of options for tension. I like the lightest tension in there, with just those in about 3/4 of the way. I think they say not to put them in that far, but they're not coming undone, and I don't know, it works for me. So I like that, and just gives you the right amount. If you're tapping them a lot in COD, it's just irritating to have high tension, so I like the feel of that. So And those will run you about $25. They do come with, you know, all three, all 6 springs rather, the 2 triggers and the 2 screws for them. It does come with an Allen key to adjust the screws, but you can also use your Torx 8 security if you have one. This will also fit in if you, oops. This will, they do come out, and you can, you know, put these on and off through the through here. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass the first time, but it gets, you know, once you figure out the angle, it's not that bad. So, and as I said, everything is just, you know, it's just all really light feeling and solid. It's, you know, I would say if you spend, you know, however much, a $300, $400 Xbox and $60 game, you know, you might as well get the most out of it. And I think these allow at least me to play much better, or at least feel like I play better, you know, the satisfaction of thinking that you're playing better because of something, you know. So, but yeah, so those are those. Let me know if you have any questions about them, if you have any remarks, you know, anything.